Hi guys, I'm doing a narration here. Look at these nails. Okay, so I've got my brown circle lenses in, and it's time to start with my foundation. Man, my face is super dry. Well, here, first I start with a moisturizer. I use my Pond's Dry Skin Cream. It's a rich and hydrating facial moisturizer. I add some on the 5 points of the face, and then I have a little more on my hands to help it spread better, if that makes sense, when I go to rub it in, so that it spreads better and it's not just my fingers sucking up all of the product. My skin is super dry, so I use a really heavy duty moisturizer. When you do this, if you already have like your lenses in, make sure you're really careful. Like there, it hurt when I moved the lens around with my eyelid. It was weird and you won't like it, so just be careful. Also make sure to moisturize my lips, and to do that I just use a little Vaseline. Well, sort of a lot of Vaseline. Next I use my face primer. I use this one by e.l.f. It's the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer to help minimize the pores. They have a couple of other ones. I think one for dry skin, so a hydrating one, and then one for oily skin. So one that's supposed to cut down on the oil. My skin is super dry anyway, so I would have been picking between the hydrating one and the poreless one, but since I hydrate with a heavy duty moisturizer and I use a liquid foundation, I decided to go with the poreless instead of more hydration. I try to tap it into my face so it goes in a little better, kind of to set it in, since I put makeup on right after instead of letting it sit for a while. I use my darker foundation, which is a Maybelline New York Fit Me foundation in the color Coconut, which is number 355. It says New Look Dewy and Smooth Fit Me Foundation, Octinoxate Sunscreen, SPF 18 for normal to dry skin. I use not a ton, just a little. It's not a pump kind, I have to pour it out, and I mix that with Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Foundation in the color 50 Natural Beige. I didn't pick this out for the color, my sister got it as a sample, and this has a broad spectrum SPF 15. So I mix them together, since it's the middle of winter right now, and the coconut one is my summer one. So I take the beige and I mix them together to make it a little lighter. It doesn't look really mixed, but once I go to buff it out, it'll fix itself. tell if the lighting was a little too bright for you to see anything. It looked really bright on my screen, but watching it back, it's not as bright as I thought it would turn out. I always make sure to blend the makeup down my neck so everything looks natural and there's no harsh jawline. Never want it to be harsh, so always blend it down, and also across your eyes so everything's nice and even and you have a nice base for your eyeshadow. I also like to mute out my lips a little bit depending on if I'm gonna wear a color. My top lip is much darker than my bottom lip, so I try to even them out a bit and make them more in the same color so that lip colors go on a little more evenly. Next, I'm using an e.l.f. foundation. It's also got a sunscreen. The color is caramel. It's a little lighter than even the beige, and I only use a little bit. I use it to kind of, sort of like a concealer, cover more of my dark circles when I don't use or don't have concealer. I also put it on the other high points of my face, so along my nose bridge and my forehead. A little more on my forehead since I have a scar up there, so to try and help conceal that while also highlighting, and then down on my chin as well. The parts of the face that are supposed to catch light. I put on my finger is still a little too much, so I always make sure to blend it out with my beauty blender. I try to use all the product, so just touching up under my eyes once I finish the first set to use whatever's left. And I always make sure to blend it out. Well, here is the finish for my base foundation. The lighting's a little bright and really nice right here, so there will be some pictures at the end showing it in a little bit different lighting, so stay tuned. I think it looks pretty good, so be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.